Yo, hey guys, Bweeks here, back in the video. Today we're going to be playing the Priest. So this is going to be a Wrath of Thundergod setup for the Priest. I'm using Wrath of Thundergod, don't have it attuned yet. It had some secondary items of the Ring of Transmutation. I was trying to get a poison item, but I got this instead. So, I mean, Ring of T plus an item I want, I'm basically always going to take it. And then I also crafted the Staff of Auto Casting. As for my blessings, I'm using Path of Defender. Basically always use this. Blessing of Mind because I'm on the Priest. Otherwise I'd probably take the Magic Penetration. And then I'm also using Symbol of Essence. I could have taken the extra crit damage, but since I'm on the Priest and you get the 3x effectiveness of like health restoration effects, I felt like the extra health from my primary might be worth it. And I'm using Divine Blast. You could also use Divine Strike or Divine Hammer, but you just want one that does magic if you're going to be using the magic pin up here. But I just find the mana regen to be really nice since you take 50% of the damage to your mana. Here I'm using Evil Infusion, so I'll lifesteal my skills. That's going to include the Orb and the Wrath of Thundergod. Incinerate Demise to add damage to my primary attack, but that'll put the burning on me, and that'll make it to where the Wrath of Thundergod will start proccing. Phonetic Eruption, so whenever I'm doing any of that damage, I can get into combo, and when I'm in combo, I deal 200% increased damage. And I'm also using Starlit Stinger, which you need some amount of crit to actually trigger Phonetic Eruption, and then the crit also will help with any of my skills or my actual items, because skill power increases items and skills. The downside is I lose 25% base mana, but I mean from a one-shot, since 50% of the damage goes to your mana, if I get hit for 400, it would still kill me, regardless of how much mana I have over 200. So that's that. Our character is level 35, and we are going into NG+4. You know, we got some negative resist, but it's not as crazy as like some of the higher NGs where it was like negative 100 or something off at the start. Anyway, it's gonna be my take on the Priest Wrath of Thundergod setup. So in general, I should just be able to use primary to proc the combo and the Incinerate Demise on myself. That's going to start doing the damage over time on me, and then from there, Wrath of Thundergod will start doing damage. So I don't really expect to use any other skills, which is good because I'm the Priest, and that'll make it to where all that mana will just go as like an absorption shield. I won't be using it for skills in addition to mana. There are some like skills you could use, like the aura, or if you need to lifesteal, you could use the consecrated ground, but I'm gonna try not to use any of that stuff and basically just focus on primary. Which primary feels pretty good when you're in a combo. When you're outside of combo, the character feels really slow, so you still could try like a Markham's build where you totally ignore combo, but I feel like you're gonna be really slow because you can't move when you're outside of combo while you're attacking with the primary. So this just makes it a little easier, a little even like brain dead. So I can just kind of walk around, and I mean I could probably just kind of sit because my orbs will also proc the starting of the damage. It's not going to proc the Incinerate Demise on me, but if I'm taking any damage, so if I have creatures attacking me, it's going to proc the reflect damage. The Incinerate Demise is really just in case you're not getting hit or you don't want to put yourself in harm's way. You probably could play the build without it. I just don't know if I'd recommend it. Just kind of nice having some kind of way to put the damage on yourself so you can just deal out that Wrath of Thundergod damage without having to worry about it. But I'm pretty happy with the damage so far. I guess I would want a little more crit to get into combo faster. And I definitely feel like I need some more movement speed, especially when I get this poison on me. It feels really slow, but that's all just kind of like extra utility. Mage Robe, extra mana. Doesn't really matter because, you know, well, it doesn't matter as far as like one-shots go, which is usually how I'm gonna die. is some kind of magic damage is going to hit me all at once, and that's the end of the character. I guess another thing I didn't realize with the previous video, talking about the ranger with the poison, I guess the self-poison could also proc Wrath of Thundergod faster, which I didn't really take into account in the last video, so maybe it's worth like retouching on, but I don't know, self-poisoning is, it just makes you so slow, but I do like the idea behind it. I guess I just haven't gotten to the point where I feel like I need to increase the damage to that degree, like trying to get more procs per second. I really don't know what the cooldown is. I'm sure there's some kind of internal cooldown to it. But yeah, being poisoned, I mean, I walk at a snail's pace. This does seem nice on the priest because the priest is so tanky. Like, especially if I can get a disarm item or something. I mean, I can just stand here and chill, not even using the primary. It's also, you know, kind of low NG, but still, the build I'm basically trying to see how viable it is in low NG. I don't expect it to be good in high NG because it's just gonna fall off. Let's see, what do I actually want here? I think increasing my health is my best bet because there's no like damage items, so increase my health to make my mana a little bit better. And I guess I'm just gonna go with, I'm actually gonna go with the vendor coin, which in hindsight I should have bought it first. Would have made the other two items cheaper, but it'll just basically mean I don't have to pick up as many items. I did find an imp, so, or not as many items, but as much gold. I did find an imp that gave me gold, so it's not as big of a deal for me, but none of those items are really worth it. I guess I would have gotten the enchanted dirk second, just to have the extra damage on primary. The regen can be okay, but I feel like I have plenty of regen. I don't need that specifically. So outside of a slam, I think I can just chill. So that's a slam. We didn't get in combo somehow. But now with all the bats, we're definitely in combo. And down he goes. Elven bow. Alright, so some stuff from our primary. So this might be a little hybrid as well, but I'm not scaling like crit and crit bonus as much. I mean, I can't get rid of my crit bonus, but I'm not like actively seeking out crit items right now. I'm gonna continue to try to just make it skill based / item based. So those guys are still pretty scary, even as the priest. So you get hit by all the overlap, you're just gonna fall over. These little mini bosses, definitely scary. Nice, we have a couple chests. I didn't see what was over there in the far left, but might have to backtrack and go over there. Ooh, Gladiator's Net. So now we can disarm as well. Yeah, combo seems to be my biggest issue right now. And there is another chest, so good thing we came back. Ring of Health. Ring of Health, though. It's like you get an extra chest, but the item you get is Ring of Health, so yikes. Alright, don't see the button up there. Chainmail, so some additional armor. Don't see any mini bosses yet, so I can just run in. As far as the shop goes, more damage to the things that are close to me sounds great. I'm also going to take Greaves the Barbarian because I want the speed bonus. And I think I'm just going to go Firm Buckler because it's more defense. Stiletto is okay because my primary is hybrid, but I'm not really scaling my primary. So I'm just going to go with the less damage taken option. And the Buckler applies the damage reduction before the NG scaling. So even though it's just removing 5, it's removing 5 off the base. And then that's getting scaled down. Or scaled up. Which, I don't know what their base damages are, but it's not very high, so 5 is definitely significant. Alright, let's clear out all these guys, see if we can get any kind of chest with the priest without combo. Oh, I feel like I was so close. I feel like if I hit that last one, I would have had it. Oh well. We're in Pestle. Last chest over here. Caliph protection. So we have both the like little protection items. So luck will be very good to help me get into combo, crit more, all that fun stuff. The memory game. Alright, let's see how the memory's doing today. Okay, scythes, circles, X's, Y, Z, scythes, circles, okay. If I can remember the first two, usually I have it. I mean, that's like 5 out of the 9 squares, is remembering the first two. If you remember the first 3, you basically have it. Alright, let's fight this guy. We still have a little bit of a monolith buff. I don't know if we'll be able to kill him before that goes away. But we're definitely super tanky. Right, what we have here, we have Claymore, and I don't see any other items. No other items on the minimap, so we can continue on. So Claymore's just for primary stuff. Doesn't really help me in this regard. Go ahead and grab this Gold Fever. Was hoping it was like XP or something, so I can just fly through here. Still gonna look to fly through here, it seems, but... There we go, 3 statues already down, so we just go after mini bosses. I do have a disarm item, so I'm a lot tankier now, because I can just disarm some enemies. Wizard Wand, cool. Trying to think how many enemies I need to actually kill. Since I'm on par with levels, I can just kill more in the later acts and probably be fine. Ooh, the Buddha speed, nice. I was just thinking how slow my character feels. I guess I'll check over here in case there's a room to the far right. There is, but there's nothing in it. Got a little mini boss. Oh, those guys hurt, especially when I'm not in combo. I have to play a little safer than I think. Well, especially when I'm not in combo. I don't do like any damage, so I'm not leeching as much. Doing half my normal damage instead of double my damage. Imp. Where's the imp? What? Didn't really think I'd passed the spot where he could really spawn. Oh, there he is. He spawned on the other side, and he gave me gold again. So we definitely don't have to go out of our way for gold. Assassin's daggers. I mean, that'll help us get into combo a little easier. Frying pan, sure. Some free block. Pickaxe, meh. I use the aura in like a big group like this. It's a really good ability. Another monolith, okay. Rapid blows, so that'll be useful against the boss a little bit, just to get in combo faster. Pot helm for more block sounds good. Disarm when I get hit also sounds good. And then I'm gonna go with the... no, this looks very good. Guess we'll go with the constructs. I don't know if I talked about the statues I was using. Sorry about that. Using Bulgarth, Callus, and Ozareth, so we have the block from Callus. I basically switched out Kyra for Callus in this situation, which now I'm kind of missing the extra attack speed. Just helps me get into combo that much faster. But I think it's starting to balance out. I wanted Callus for the extra block since the priest doesn't have any like defense really. He has the, you know, the mana shield, but if I can block like 40% of the attacks that come in, and then of the 60% of the attacks that come in, that gets halved. I mean, that's pretty good defense. Getting some other kind of something. I mean, Adventurous Garb is good here. I feel like crit is probably my #1 thing. I could also go for like poison, just to have it. Pendant of Penance to deal more damage. Scarab of Protection. Oh, that's the other poison item that I was trying to think of. Scarab of Protection. So, it does poison. You leech off of it. It activates off Incendiary Demise. It's kind of like maybe the perfect item here. I'm just going to take it. Just going to show it off. We do have Ozareth. This is like an easy way to activate Ozareth. Because it's just going to proc all the time off of Incendiary Demise and when I get hit. But in case there's situations where I'm not getting hit or somehow I'm blocking every single attack with all my block, then we want to still be able to activate some of our damage. Which I guess you could argue block is not good because you're blocking the damage and makes it to where you're not doing Wrath of Thundergod damage, but block is just really good. If you're not taking any damage, you don't really have to worry. I'd rather the fight take longer because I'm taking no damage because I'm blocking everything versus like me dying because I'm taking 100% of damage all the time. Doesn't really make any sense. Alright, incredible strength. The boss is going to get destroyed. Alright, let's go find the exit. I think it's to the south, like west or? Yeah, there it is. Okay, I see it now. I thought I'd passed it, but I wasn't sure exactly where it was. Alright, boss time. Actually running low on bronze keys. That's kind of surprising. I don't think we can ever run out of bronze keys, but I guess crazier things have happened. Ooh, we killed that guy before he even got off an attack. And that guy landed for some reason. There we go. Nice. Burst damage with the priest. And now we have stun and seal of souls. Seal of souls is notoriously bad on the priest because you really don't ever take overflowing physique. And you kind of value mana regen. Oops, wrong way. Lots of wrong ways. Okay, I'm just gonna eventually walk through this. Alright, Markham's Mace. And we're out here. Alright. Combo, please. See how bad the wisp are in here. So, I mean, instead of taking the poison item, I could have taken, like, Robe of the Archmagi. I just wasn't very scared of wisp. We'll see if I'm, you know, gonna eat my words or whatever, but I think since it's the lower NG and I've played the Warlock a little bit, that won't really be that big of a deal. Got a secret passage somewhere. I guess something I want to try to look out for is make sure I'm finding more books this time. Because I didn't find like any books last time. I only found the one. Which wasn't bad. It was still fine. It just made it take a little longer. Oh, there's an imp? I didn't even notice an imp thing pop up. Try to grab him real quick. Give me some ore. Nice. Okay, another portal. With a gold chest, nice. Cape of the Flamewalker. So this is kind of like the earlier NG version of this build. It's Cape of the Flamewalker. We must have already gone this way. It looks like there's something. Yeah, okay, there's nothing. It just looks like it. Alright, no book so far. It's kind of strange. But the cave should definitely help keep us alive with all the leech. As long as we don't play like that anymore, to where we're running into dying wisp orbs. But it looks like we're pretty tanky. Go to the giant, even more HP, so we're slowly catching up to our mana pool. Kind of want to keep at least that 50-50 rate as far as mana to HP. Yeah, it's so many projectiles. Okay, another monolith. Nice sundering strikes. And see a portal, but it's on the other side, so we gotta loop back around. Still haven't. Oh, we found one book. Never mind. I was just thinking we hadn't found a book, but I think we literally just found a book. Well, we got a monolith actually. Chakram. Alright, what we got up here? Anything? Doesn't look like anything. And nothing there. So we're probably good to leave. Oh, we have one more portal, that's right. Alright, now we're good to leave. Silver key just in case I need it. Encyclopedia Undead. So Encyclopedia will help since I've been skipping. Get my levels. I only need 3 levels, but that extra 20% will help a lot. Alright, there's book number 2. We're also looking for the shop on this floor. And preferably book number 3. Okay, there's a portal, so I'm gonna go this way. Flame tongue. Where's my shop? Pinter's Garb, nice. A lot of effective health there, because it gives you health and mana, so it's very good on the priest. Don't have it attuned yet, but that's fine. This is weird. Maybe the shop's all the way on this side. Oh yeah, this goes all the way around and down. So there's a shop. This is a huge shop. Look at that. I'm gonna take the Staff Unstable Casting for the extra crit, Magebane for the extra magic resist, like penetration basically, and I guess I'm gonna take the skills cost less. I don't care about that. Let's go with the bomb pouch. It's at least a green item, so we take it out of the pool. So maybe the next time we get a green item, it'll be one of the better ones. But what else we need to find? We'd like to find another book. Oh, so many good monoliths. I don't know if we're gonna find the other book. I mean, it's just a 50-50. I think I'm just gonna move on. Well, we got 1 and 2. 3 and 4 will be a mystery. We're gonna go tank strategy. The only distinction I make when I do like a tank strategy when I don't is basically if I'm playing a ranged character or not. If I'm playing a melee character, I almost always try to tank. It's very difficult not to. But if I'm playing a ranged character, like most of the time I'll try to not tank it anymore. Alright, 50-50. Let's just assume it's going clockwise. Nope. And down it goes. What we got here? We got a Guardian figurine and an Elven Ruby. Sure. Not too big of a fan of the Guardian figurine, but it's more than nothing. Alright, check up here just in case. Sometimes I don't know if an imp ever spawns there actually, but spawn against this wall. More bronze chest. Kind of surprising. Wasn't really picking up any bronze keys because I just didn't expect to see any more bronze chests at this point in the game. I mean, I still have plenty of keys. 7 is going to be more than enough. Some will drop off mini bosses as well. Unless I just get really lucky and it's just a bunch of items. Level 37, so I do need to kill a little more. Priest should be tanky enough to just walk through here. Yep, Sphere of Life. Guess I'll grab this other monolith in case it is XP. Yep, Fortune's Events, still good. Silver Key, I guess I want that. It's closed off this way. Some of these layouts are like very interesting. You can only go like a certain way. You gotta backtrack. Lucky Horseshoe, more crit, nice. So my mana's starting to get low. I think that was just because of the mages mana drain. The archmages. But that's one thing to look out for. If your mana ever gets low on the priest, you're kind of about to die. That's at least usually how it goes. Alright, that's one floor done, one level done. We still have like a level and a half to go. Maybe I've made a mistake and I won't actually make it. Ooh, a sphere. Free sphere. Which, I mean, I have been skipping a lot, but I'll catch up. Unexpected gift. Okay, nothing there. So he's either along this wall or this wall. I think he can spawn down there. Gave me some gold. Nice. I'll take it. Ooh, Amulet Kings. Nice. We're looking for that like all of last run. Found it on this run. So now we're super tanky. 46 magic resist because I have it attuned on this character. That's on the other side. Okay. Pennant of Penance, so that'll increase my damage. That mini boss might just be kind of stuck. Well, he moved. Right as I say something, I'm just like, well, he's gonna give up on that one because he wants to fight, like, in a weird spot. Alright, one level to go. I don't expect to make the next level, but I'll just get like as much of the easy big packs as possible. Just have a good bulk into it. Well, I guess depending on this. Biggest Restoration, nope. And Fancy Plume right before the shop. Right before the last shop. Which I guess is the kind of the best shop for Fancy Plume, but almost the worst time to find it. Any later. Okay, let's see what the shopkeep has for me today. Barkham's Amulet is pretty big. It gives me health and mana, which is going to help a lot with my character. Go with the Curios because it gives me health, mana, attack power, skill power, gives me everything I want. And then from there, I mean, we can do the Tome for the extra skill power. We can take a blue item out of the pool. We can increase our leech even more. We can go for the skill crit off the Symbol of Zeal, which I kind of like. I guess I'll just go for the damage. It doesn't work if you haven't killed recently, so it's not like the best thing ever. It's not really going to work against bosses. But, you know, it's something. Any of those could have been taken and been fine. Okay, we get to gamble away our worst item. I'm going to say Cloak of Many Pockets, just it's the first item I saw that doesn't actually give any stats to my character. I probably had like a chakram or something else I could have gotten rid of. Yeah, try to get a blue item. That would have been better, but you know. Chakram technically does something. Wilmer's Wand. I always forget what this does. Skill speed removes the movement penalty. The movement speed penalty for all skills, so I should be able to attack while moving now at base speed. So I can just hold down left click at this point. Never have to worry again. So, yeah, that's cool in that regard. Get to move at full speed no matter what. It's pretty neat. Still have a little bit of the monolith buff left for our improved defense. Alright, now it's gone. Can probably just sit there and tank. Alright, apothecary item and full plate mail, so some additional armor. We are definitely positive resist, almost positive on the armor side. Half a level to go. Hey, little buddy picked up a diamond for me. I'm already at the point where I'm not going to be able to take like any of this gold home. It's all going to get basically taxed. Oh, protective powers. So I'm not too worried about picking up money. And if you've watched some of the other series, I'm not really focusing on statues at all. Just to kind of show you don't really need them until later. But yeah, they make things easier. You can get level 1 on statues. You have like more than enough. Going around seeing there's going around seeing if there's any other chest, but looks like none over here at least. There can be one that spawns on this side. Not today though. One can spawn in the center, right there, not today. Check down here real quick. Not seeing anything, so I'm just gonna carry my monolith buffs on and go fight good old Thundersnow. Well, silver chest over there, so that's cool. Apothecary item. Boo. So I mean I could sit there and try to farm out the XP, but I'm just not worried about it. Eventually we'll get an XP monolith during one of these runs, because I mean you see how many monoliths we get sometimes. And that'll catch up our XP, so I'm not worried about it. Sphere of Mana. What's we got over here? This should be probably one of the last items. Sphere of Warriors. I get a lot of spheres. How many spheres are we up to? I don't have any like the rare ones. There's 5. Blowgun. And we get to craft an item. I have 1 piece kings, so I get another piece. Thundersnow doesn't really do much magic damage unless you get just like under his foot. So I'm gonna take the Wilmer's wand. Gives me the 3-piece Wilmer. Gives me the damage. I wasn't really worried about Thundersnow, but like building offense and defense is nice. If you're really strapped for like ore, you could just skip it if you feel like you can do the boss. But I usually don't try to gain ore on these progression runs and just try to gain ore when I'm doing ore runs. So, just depends how you play the game. Alright, last item, and then we can see how Thundersnow goes. Ring of Arcane Powers. I mean, that's okay. I'm not really casting the skills, so I'm not going to get the proc to restore all my mana. But it might still work off of Wrath of Thundergod. Because as we saw, like, things just kind of work randomly sometimes. Like on the last video, the Thundergod would proc, and it would cause the blowgun to poison, even though the blowgun's supposed to activate off of skills. Boss damage is not looking great. But you know, we're super tanky. That's kind of what we want. We just don't want to die. So I think the only way we die is if we got stomped right there and then he breathed at like the exact same time. Alright, so as far as stats go, we did 31 million damage, 4 million was physical, 27 was magical, max damage dealt was 26, so almost tied for a record, which is just, I think, with primary. And max damage taken was only 75, so nice. Anything else really? Run took 36 minutes, so not bad at all. And we got some skill stars, so we'll probably go and attune the Wrath of Thundergod and the crit item, just to make it a little easier if we do this build again in the future. So stuff and Wrath. We have 6 points left over. We can do some common items at the bottom. HP, armor sounds good. Already have the block. I might take the movement speed, honestly. Great Helm. Wow, that's some armor I don't have, I'm surprised. Curious Box is some magic resist. Oh, Amulet is some magic resist. I must just not have played much of the priest so far. Yeah, we only have 126 stars. And I think we have 4 or 5 blue items now. Yeah, so everything's tied up in blue items. Anyway, that is the priest NG plus, what was that, 4? Wrath of Thundergod build. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.